Hi, welcome to this online tutorial for getting started with our online lessons at Eden Education. My name's James Goochell. I'm one of the maths teachers, so some of you might know me. Just a very quick overview in terms of getting you started and making sure you can log on, as well as looking at just a couple of the features as to how the lessons work. You should have an email similar to this, just giving you with a link for our platform and also your details to get logged on. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to log on as if I was a student. So this is my student dashboard. What your teachers should have done is, if you have any lessons, they should be appearing on your home screen. I have a lesson that is actually started now. It's an hour long. If I click on my live classes, it actually shows a scrolling calendar, so I can see I've just missed the first 5 minutes of that lesson. That's just because I've set it up for the sake of this tutorial so that I can log in and it's actually running. If you log on to your computer before a lesson starts, you may be able to access the lesson in advance. As default, it gives a 5-minute window either side, but your teacher can extend that if it's easier for you. So if I click on this lesson, it should allow me to enter the classroom so we can have a look at what it looks like. Before I do that, it will come up with some details. So the teacher, how long it lasts, and a description of the lesson. When you do this for the first time, you will be asked to install a plugin on your computer called Electa Live. It only takes a minute to install and it works perfectly on a Mac, which is what I'm doing this demo on, but it also works great on a PC, which is where I'll be probably doing my actual lessons. So let's enter. So when you have downloaded the plugin, if we start Electa Live, it will take us to the classroom. I'll just make this a bit bigger. So what can I see in the classroom? Well, I can see my teachers there as an administrator, and I'm logged in as a guest student. The classrooms are kind of like real classrooms, so I was trialing this out earlier and it's still got the previous text, so I can clear any text messages. But we can use this box down here just for written communication, so if I politely say hello to my teacher, hopefully they respond. So the teacher should be looking at this. And there we go. So standard text box, quite useful. The main screen is obviously just a whiteboard, so the teacher can add to that. So as I'm logged on as a teacher, I can add some learning outcomes. Let's do the area of a trapezium. That's what I want you to learn, how to calculate that. So your teacher can type on that. Teacher can also just use pens and pencils, highlighters. So as you might expect with a standard whiteboard, really. I'm just doing this on a mouse, so it looks a bit rough. Other tools that are useful. Now, your teacher, to make communication easier, may choose to turn their video on. So I'm going to do this from my other computer. And you'll see now on the top left of your screen, there's a little camcorder symbol next to your teacher. If you want to see them, you just press on that and hopefully they'll show up. So here I am. Hello, apologies, kind of things look a little bit of a mess. I'm just doing this from my home office. I'll probably do my actual lessons from a more professional office. If you wanted to share your own video, you have the option to, and then the teacher can see and all of you. But if you don't feel comfortable doing that, it's not a problem at all. You can see that you've got the little microphone symbol on, but that can be muted easily enough. So there's no obligation to do your own video, but it is available if need be. I'm just going to stop my own video for now, just because it's proving a little bit of a distraction for this tutorial. Other features your teacher may choose to use, they may ask questions to the class. So if I give a multiple choice question, if I ask the class, can you do a particular question? Then give some answers. Okay, can I do question 8, perhaps from a textbook? Yes or no, I'm going to say yes. The teacher would then see how many students have responded yes or how many students responded no. So it's a great little feature for the teacher to use and a nice way for them to ask questions. Other things the teacher can do is they can ask you effectively just questions like they normally would. So yes or no questions, and you'll see above your attendance things you have yes or no buttons. So the teacher can see if you think yes, the teacher can see if you think no. You can put your hand up, or if you're happy with everything, you can have a nice smiley face. You can also give a round of applause if you particularly enjoy something. One good feature you will find is that your teacher is able to actually record the entire lesson. So if we just leave this screen now, we're just going to leave the lesson and go back to our home page. Under recorded classes, when the class is finished, if it's been recorded, it would show up here. So if for whatever reason you missed a lesson, that's where it would be. You might have noticed from the home page that there are things like assignments and homeworks. That's another way that we can use this platform. So your teacher will just keep you posted as to how that's working with you. But hopefully this has been just a nice little demo to get you started. I hope you're all keeping safe and well. I know in terms of exams and things there's a lot of uncertainty, but just try your best to stay positive, and we'll try help you with your studies as best we can. Okay, thank you for watching. Bye.